Good evening, everyone. Anybody else nervous? Before I get started, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Chad Glover, the best man in Wolford Plaza. For those of you that don't know me, I've known Kramer since the 5th grade. And I'd just like to thank Kramer for finally admitting, after all these years, that I am the best man. I'd just like to say this up front. If it looks like I'm reading this speech, I am. I get pretty nervous when it comes up to public speaking, so bear with me. See, I'm not like this guy. I can't get up in front of people and wing a speech off certain topics in my head. I have to know exactly what I'm saying, word for word, or else it probably wouldn't go so well. And just as a disclaimer, this is not going to be a wham bam thank you man speech. This is going to take some time because I got a lot to say about this guy. So I hope you're all comfortable. And just as an FYI, I will not be referring to Chad by his first name in the speech, but by his last name. I normally don't refer to him as Chad, as it gets a little confusing between us two. I've always called him Kramer or Little C for as long as I've known him. We do have many things in common besides just our first names. We both love playing and watching sports. We're both tall. We both dominate in fantasy sports. And we both love spending time with our children and significant other. But there are two major differences between us. One of us enjoys going to Disneyland a little too much. And the other one still has his hairline. Before I get too far in the speech, I'd just like to thank the many of you who have traveled to be here tonight. It's amazing how far some of you will travel for a free meal and a good time. But honestly, you made this night even more memorable for Chad and Jen, and I personally thank you for that. I'd also like to send a big thank you to the parents of the groom, Guy Kramer and Sophia Otts, as well as Chuck Otts, for hosting the celebration. I'd also like to send a thank you to anybody that's helped Kramer and Jen in planning or in the coordination of today. I'm sure they appreciated all the help they have received. And I'd also like to thank the bridesmaids, the ones that are still up here, for all you have done in preparation of today. I'd also like to thank the groomsmen who, well, they look good enough, I guess. Okay, well that is kind of hard to ask the bride to stand up, but she's not here. I guess my speech was a little boring for her. So, I'm going to skip over this part. I might come back to that, so hopefully she gets out here pretty soon. Okay, what can I say about the prop? I mean the group, sorry. Kramer is a very lucky man today, and I'm pretty sure he knows it. When Kramer asked me to be his best man, I thought, like you could find anybody better. I actually get pretty nervous when it comes to public speaking, but Kramer calmed me down. He told me that if I did a good job today, he'd let me be his best man at the next wedding. And now I'm glad Jen is not here. But Kramer reassured me that everything would be fine by giving me a best man's guidebook. He obviously didn't read it himself. I stopped myself at the third sentence of the book when I read and I quote, "The key to performing well as the best man throughout the wedding celebration is to keep a clear, sober head." In actuality, Kramer never really planned on asking me to be his best man. Just like girls grow up dreaming about a special day, both of us knew by the time we got to high school that each of us were going to be each other's best mans at each of our weddings. We were that good of friends. Funnily enough, though, Jen and my wife Erin, who also isn't up here, actually made Kramer call me and ask me to be his best man. Like there had to be some sort of formal asking or something like that. It was a pretty different conversation. I'm just going to give you a little example of how that kind of went. This will be me on this side. This will be Kramer. "What's up, man?" "Nothing. Just getting an earful from Jan that I was supposed to ask you to be my best man." "Yeah, I hear that. Aaron's all up in my ear as well." "So, you wanna?" "You know it." "Neat." I think it ended something like, "Cool. I'll talk to you later, bro." Didn't know. Now, what else can I say about Kramer? He was a great friend. He was hardworking, charismatic, clever, Sorry, man, your handwriting is terrible. There comes a time in every person's life when they meet their one true love, their soulmate, their destiny, the person that will know and understand them for the rest of their life. And for Kramer, that moment came when he met me 16 years ago. Kramer and I met in the 5th grade. I transferred to school but didn't make the great first impression on him. During the first week of school, I ended up stealing his girlfriend from him. Not the greatest first impression. It was about a month later, we actually didn't become friends till then. I had a planned sleepover with a friend, but he had to cancel last minute. So I was walking by Chad's dad's office at school, and I saw Kramer in it. I decided to extend an invite to him, so we technically became friends by default. But man, to say it was one of the greatest, spontaneous decisions of my life. He came over, we had a great time, and we pretty much been inseparable after that. We've had many great memories since that sleepover, from collecting basketball cards to performing on jackass stunts, to video games, to 4-wheel drive trips, to hanging out at the G-Spot. We were always together. I'll never forget when we snuck into our first rated R movie, How to Be a Player. We got caught about 5 minutes into it and ended up watching Air Bud. Now, I could get a little carried away with all the crazy things all the crazy stories I have with Kramer, but I'll refrain from some of the more juicy ones as they pretty much contain me as well. But one of my duties during this speech is to give Kramer the most embarrassing and awkward couple minutes of his life. Because later on tonight, you will be giving Jen the most embarrassing and awkward minutes of his life. Kramer and I ended up going to different high schools, but that didn't stop us from hanging out. We tried to get together almost every weekend, and every Monday after work at Rizzo's, we would make an extra large pizza, smothered in garlic, and take it out to his house to watch WWF Monday Night Raw. And I think he did that for about 4 years straight. We never got into any huge fights or altercations, but I remember the one time when we were pretending to wrestle at his house, and things didn't go as planned. Let's just say that his head went too far in one direction, and my fist went too far in the other. He ended up with a huge welt on his forehead. It looked like there was a golf ball under his head. One of my fondest memories was us driving down to San Diego to go check out a college football program. Between trying to memorize a song like Lead by Bubba Sparks, to blowing up the transmission on my truck, to visiting the wrong college. I swear we were laughing the whole time. And that's the thing. We hang out, we have the greatest times, we laugh like crazy. Half the time I don't think we're laughing at it because something was funny. We just feed off each other. After high school, I went to college in Utah. After a year out there, I actually got Kramer to give it a try. Yeah, I actually talked him into an extra year of school after high school. I couldn't believe that one. And we had the greatest time. From sledding down the hill in our backyard to doing donuts in an empty parking lot in my truck when it was snowing. We were all together. I really do miss those days. I still remember waking up in the middle of the night and hearing the theme song to Xena Warrior Princess or Hercules the Legendary Journey. Because this man cannot fall asleep without the TV on. But he doesn't wake up to turn it off. So I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I can hear through the walls of our house. We have too many great memories and inside jokes to mention this long speech I've written. So I decided to put together a little video montage. Now most of you aren't going to understand anything you're about to see. Nothing at all, it'll all just go right over your head, but